What's going on, YouTube? And welcome back to our Leap of Faith playthrough. Here we are, started chapter 5. I am ready to get right into this. Last episode, chapter 4 was so long. I don't remember how long this one is. If this one's too long, I may have to cut this one in half. We'll see. But let's not waste any time. If you haven't already, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment below for anything you see needs improvement, anything like that. Let's dive right back into this. Continue. Get my reading voice on. I don't get it. This was supposed to be the easy part, but somehow I feel like I tripped in the last hurdle. Why would he of all people object? He's been supporting me in everything I've done in life. Except this. All I had to do was introduce her and that would be it. And now she probably hates me. I don't hate you. Huh? Was I talking to myself? No, but it was what you were thinking, right? I'm sorry. I don't know why he acted the way he did. Even Mom seemed surprised. And how'd you even get up here? I had a problem and I found a solution. Just like you need to do. You make it sound so easy. I'm not saying it is, but I do know what I feel about you. And this one choice I don't want to influence. This is one choice I don't want to influence. Because I know how much your family means to you. If you want me to walk out of your life right now, I will. I won't like it, but I will respect and understand your decision. I can't even think straight right now. I'm so disappointed, hurt, sad, destroyed. I don't think I'll be able to live with that. He's so pivotal in my life that I don't even know what I'll do without him. He's always been there, always supporting. Except for this. Being with you will take all of that away. And honestly, I don't think I can do that. I'm sorry. And she left. Of course she left. You basically told her to. No, she didn't. As I said, if that is what you want, I will. Even though I would love to say all kinds of things to you first, like how you're making the biggest mistake of your life. That this summer has been the best of my life because of you. I'll go home and cry on my pillow, and eventually I'll move on. I will always carry you in my mind for the rest of my life as a wonderful memory. But I don't want to be the one that ruined your relationship with your family. So let me at least sit here with you and enjoy the moment. I don't want to say goodbye while standing on a bucket looking over a fence. And you're right. I have no idea why he reacted the way he did. I don't want you to leave. Mostly, I want to understand why he reacted the way he did. Maybe it's a racial thing and not a gay thing. You know, black, white. Then why did he marry a Latino? So that only leaves the alternative. And for the record, I don't care if you're purple. Why don't you just go back inside and talk to him? I know that isn't going to solve anything once his mind is set. You two are both equally stubborn. Look who's talking. Point taken. But this time it's not about me. I really needed his support in this. Give it time. Maybe it's his pride that stops him from seeing your side of the story. But a father's pride wears down mighty fast when their daughter's love is on the line. I shouldn't have said that I hate him. I'm sure he understands it was a heat of the moment thing. He said some pretty mean things too, which I'm sure he regrets too. Is it about the farm or the bowling alley? I don't know. Your family took it well though. I didn't expect them to. Mom, Dad, with their Slavic pride. But both of them, and Sis, they all love you. Like I do. Your English is flawless though. I don't even hear a hint of an accent. I was 5 years old when we moved here. I hardly remember anything from home. It's like the whole world expects me to talk like Borat when I say where I'm from. You know, from the day I first saw you, I knew. And this whole summer with you has been fantastic. Nothing made sense before I met you. Now everything does. I love you. Even if I colored my hair, changed my lipstick, even so, because I see the person on the inside. I don't mind that we haven't had sex. Yes. I'm sorry, but I wasn't ready. Don't be. I really wanted to, but I felt that if I went to that step, it would seal my fate as gay. I don't know. Maybe I'm both? Dad was right, wasn't he? I'm a freak. No, you're not. You don't differentiate love, and that's a fantastic thing. In fact, you're the one who taught me that. So you're fantastic too? Of course, that goes without saying. I'm ready. You made up your mind about me already? No. I did that when I met you, silly. I mean, I'm ready. Oh, you mean finally? So, you want to head over to my place or? No, right here. I want you. And I've wanted this for so long. To feel you, smell you, taste you. And a piercing? What? I want a piercing too. Yeah. Whatever you want, darling. Ah! I'm just cutting through that scene. This is... Okay, I have to cut this out too. Okay, definitely had to cut that out. That's for sure. She's beautiful. Maybe we should capture this on camera. Enjoying the view again? Sound like you enjoyed your view by the sound of your camera shutter. Can't believe you're adoring your rear. And yes. I find it very relaxing to look at the city from a distance. It's like looking at the life I've been living for a very long time now. Noisy, loud, dirty, with all those little side alleys you don't want anyone to poke into. Because now that I'm finally back in the normal world, it's good to have all that at a distance. The normal world? Yes, the normal world. No more hiding, like my past or the job I had, my feelings. Well, the best thing about it, you're standing next to me looking too. Now that you know everything and still here you are. The first day we got here, I stood at this very spot. The others were inside, but I had to get out and get some air. Everything was so overwhelming. From waking up that morning after dreaming of you, meeting Kira, Robin, Lexi, you, Linda, Cece at the bridge. Somehow I thought I could smell that perfume of yours. Even though I wore that shirt that you borrowed from me the last day I saw you, it's impossible it should have remained. But it made me put my hand in my pocket, the way you always did. Where I found this. My letter. Yeah. It survived a turn in the washing machine and a few years on the clothes hanger in my apartment. I never used that shirt again after you left. If I did, I would have found it earlier, but I never did. It just hung there in the hallway, and I could see it from almost every part of the apartment. Maybe it was so I would never forget you. You finally decided to use your dad's money, eh? I can't wait to see that apartment. It's rather small, actually. You think you've got room for me in that apartment? Oh no. She's popped the moving together question already. Very funny. But Cece and Linda are already living there. Then I have to reserve a spot for Lexi if she's getting into financial troubles. And Kira and Robin, just in case they need to move in. Because threesomes are such fun, right? Yeah, you're so far down the list, it's not even funny. Even Melvin is above you on that list. And the bunny slippers? Of course. We'll find a way. Is this a wrong time to say I want you right now? It's never a wrong time to say that. In that case, it's time to perform my boyfriend duties. I've just been jogging, right? I'm all sweaty and in dire need of a shower. Easily fixed. Oh, dropped her in the pool. Oh, thank you so much. You're welcome. And now that you're cleaned up, we can get back on track. Mister, I think you just ruined the mood. That's easily fixed. Uh-huh. Let me just... Whoops! He's gonna fall on her. So it's a tie? Much better, at least. Because now I'm in the mood again. You've got a weird on-off switch. Do you think we should maybe come clean to the others? I don't think they know that we... I think they know. How? Check your 3 o'clock. My man! How the heck did they find out? I was so careful, covering our tracks. My bet is on the wobbly... or yeah. You look like a penguin after orgasm. Really? How will we make this leg day then? That would be my pleasure, madam. Just one thing. I believe you can fly. That's my first time seeing that, so that's interesting. Chapter 5, 5,000 miles. It feels like it was a very long time ago that Lexi invited me here to her place. But it feels like time has flown. I've had the time of my life. People I found myself caring a lot about. It jump-started my life again, and even... oh god. Long lost love. And loving new friends. But even with all those good memories, it's time to start making new ones, picking up where we left off. I'm truly looking forward to it. The first thing on the agenda is to fly back home and start sorting things out. Well, I'm already packed. Guess it's time to head upstairs. I wonder if the others are done packing. Probably not Chris. He's even slower than me. Hang on, is he still sleeping? I could swear I heard him snore. Wow, he's still sleeping. Hey man, we're supposed to be done packing by now. Crap, we overslept. I'm up. Chris, use underwear already. Chris, you're weird. Now to go find my special girl. Steph, you here? Nope, just little old me. Holly? You here alone? Yep, enjoying a little alone time. Do you mind sharing it with me, or you want some really alone time? Feel free to join me if you don't mind my guilty pleasure. I'll probably manage whatever it is. Okay, now that she's played with herself. Again, if you want to see the scene, buy the game. I'm so sorry, Steph, for even thinking it. Damn it, Holly, you were doing so good for so long. Should never have let him touch me. He doesn't even know you're a goddamn sex addict. I still haven't had time to beat Robin's record. Still going on with that game of yours? Morning, Chris. Girls are slow again, aren't they? They've got more stuff to pack. I think Lexi gave them half her wardrobe. Makes sense, I guess. So what's your verdict after spending 2 weeks at Lexi's place? Awesome. I'll be tearing down all my Lexi posters when I get home. What? Why? I can't look at her like that again. And now that I feel I know her somewhat, it's not right. She's not a sex symbol anymore. She's a friend. I know what you mean. Then again, I had no idea who she was before you told me. So what are you going to do when you get back home? You have to start looking for a job again, right? I guess so. The little reserve I've saved up is shrinking fast. But I feel I need to help Cece too. Her struggles aren't over. Going back home could bring a lot back. As long as you're on top of it. I am. I know you are, but if it's too much to ask, if it's too much, ask for help. I'm here. I wonder how much money she has. I don't even think she knows. You guys are totally talking about me, aren't you? No. Roughly 600 million. Why? I think us poor people talk more about money than you rich people do. And wow. Yeah, she's just boasting now, showing off how much money she has. I am not. I mean, you asked. Definitely showing off. Oh, look at me. I'm driving a limo and you're driving a Honda. Hey, don't make fun of my Honda. You're joking, aren't you? Yeah, we are. Sorry, Lexi. No, I mean about the Honda. Did Lexi just make fun of my Honda? And I make fun of your Honda too. At least I have a car. Good point, Chris. You win this one. You going back to work today, Lexi? Must be the first day I've seen you in anything other than a bikini. I am. As of 2 minutes ago, I'm technically at work. My free time is over. Speaking of, you don't waste your time, do you? Hey, Jan. All ready for work indeed. Huh? What do you mean it's a bad move? Listen, who I spend time with is my business, okay? I'm going to miss you, nice garden. Goodbye. Goodbye, lovely pool and sun chair. Morning, Steph. Morning, Chris. I'm going to say goodbye to Kevin. I'll leave you two alone. So, you finished packing? I didn't bring much, remember? Right. So you staying in LA? Yeah. I'm called in for questioning about my old job. Probably to sign some documents. And I have some reconciling with my dad. I'll stay here with you then. At least I can keep you company. There's no need, darling. I want to talk to Dad alone anyway. Showing up with the guy that stole my heart and ruined everything is not the best idea. You sure? I bet I can charm him into submission. Maybe. I'll be back in a few days. Lexi even said I can use her plane. Besides, I want you to be there for Cece. I could see you do good for her. Will you two kiss already? This is like watching a marathon. It's not the good part of it. I was just about to leave anyway. You were? Yeah, Lexi set me up with one of her cars, so might as well get on with it. I want to go back as soon as possible, you know? There you go, that's more like it. Okay, can you stop now? This is getting icky. No stupid business this time, you hear? Relax, you already know everything, there's nothing more to tell. Love you, honey. Me too, see you in a few days. Can you kiss already? This is like watching an even longer marathon. Hang on, don't leave yet. Let me check my pockets before you leave this time. I give up. See you soon, guys. Can't really blame him there. Cece, why are you talking to the flowers? So, where were we? You were just about to vent about that crappy phone call you just had. It wasn't crappy. Jan is doing a great job and watching out for me. Jan? My manager. He's the one keeping the wheels running, organizing everything, booking events, and so on. He probably seems a bit intense to anybody else, but don't put too much into it. I'm used to him, and so it doesn't bother me. You look adorable. Excuse me? Very chic. I'm missing the joke again, aren't I? No, it's just... Or is there something wrong with this awesome face? I have to admit, it's pretty awesome. And the hair? It reminds me of the time I met you. But if you don't notice the hair in the middle of your face, then I figured you're probably a bit stressed out. Not to mention that the second you saw who was calling, you raised your shoulders about 4 inches. So I'm not going to undermine the great job your manager is doing, which I'm sure he is. Though I'm pretty sure he didn't approve of your company these last 2 weeks. 3 weeks. Which made me a bit concerned, because that must surely be beyond his duties as a manager. Unless you agree with him. He's been my manager since I was 7 years old, and he's always been looking out for me. Honestly, he's doing a great job, even if I don't always agree. So no, I don't agree with him. Okay, but you look like you've seen a ghost right now. Can we talk about something else? This is awkward. Sure. Huh. What's so funny? Is it my hair again? No, I just imagine the great pop star Lexi driving around in Chris's Honda. Hey, your phone is ringing. Yep. So, aren't you gonna answer it? Maybe. Are you seriously triggering my OCD right now? And you haven't even looked at the phone to see who it is. It's right there. Pick it up. Hurry before they hang up. Sure, let me. Wait, that's your OCD? That's it. I can't take it anymore. Hello, this is Lexi Diamante speaking. Currently relegated into being a phone answering secretary of Steve. Yes, that Lexi. Aren't you a real charmer? And yes, he's right here with me. Let me hand you over to him. Oh, I'm sure you would. Sure thing, I'll do that. Here you go. He's so funny. Huh? Who is it? I can see where you get it from. Like father, like son. Hello? Hi there, kid. I'm truly sorry for calling you like this out of nowhere. I would very much like to meet up and have a talk with you. You see, I'm your father. Dun dun dun. Use the force. And now we're only waiting for Steve. Yeah, he's always so slow before a trip. Right behind me. Should be here shortly. He's on the phone with that charming fellow. His dad. His... good one. Lexi is kind of weird sometimes. I heard that. So guys, my dad just called. Turns out he's here in LA and wanted to meet up later on. Ah, damn, she wasn't joking. Honestly, I'm actually considering it. Man, what's there to consider? Go see him. I have to go home today. I've got an early riser shift tomorrow at work, but I could fly home alone if you girls want to stay behind. Some part of me doesn't even want to meet up with him. I mean, I've done well without him so far. Suddenly meeting up after so many years, there's nothing but a stranger anyway. No, go see your dad. We'll be fine. I really don't want you going home alone. He's not alone. I'm there with her. If we stay in your apartment or at Chris's, of course you could stay in my apartment. So it's settled then. You go and see your dad, have a talk with him, come back when you're done, and we'll be there. What she said. Oops. Okay, fine. I'll take a plane back tomorrow. Promise me one thing though. Stay away from Matt until I get back. Sure, it's not like I want to see him. And Cece, don't. I'm fine. Don't worry, she's not alone. And we're not going to see Matt, even if I very much would like to. All good then. See you all tomorrow then. To a safe flight home, and not one where we plunge to our deaths. Eric, do you even think before talking? Really, no. Hey Kevin. Miss. Deep in thought? Kira, I haven't seen no warning. There was a whole lot to pack. Lexi gave us so much clothing, I had problems packing it all. In the end, she just gave me an extra bag as well. Listen, I have to stay behind, at least until tomorrow. You see, my dad called me, and it seems he's here in LA, and he wants to meet up. Your dad? As in the one you've never met your whole life? Yep. But that's great news. Why does everyone say that? I don't even know if I'm all that thrilled to see him myself. Why not? Go talk to the guy. It's not like he's gonna harm you in any way. Hey, bro. Ben? Sweetie? I call shotgun. It's a limo. What was that about? She's moody. Well, seems like this is goodbye then. When you get back, don't be a stranger, okay? Drop by Mackenzie and maybe I'll hook you up with a free fappy. You're a good guy. Goodbye, Kira. See you around, Steve. Thank you so much for having me and being a great host. Pleasure is all mine, Kira. Take care of yourself and have a pleasant journey home, will you? Lexi, is it true what the others are saying about your dad and you staying? Yeah, I think I have to. Everyone else seems to want me to. That's amazing. You must be so excited. And now you too. And feel free to stay here, of course. I have a few meetings and arrangements to do, but I'll be home for the evening. But make yourself at home. Come and go as you like. Feel free to use any of the cars or food, drinks. You know what? Screw work. I'm taking the day off. We have to get you ready for the meeting and get a new suit tailored. Lexi. Maybe a trip to the beauty salon and that haircut. Lexi. You're talking so much you forgot to breathe properly. Relax. I'll probably not do any of those things, I think. But thank you for letting me stay. First, let's go say goodbye to the others. And there they go. So, when are you going to see your dad? He said I could drop by at 2 o'clock if I wanted to see him. Okay. That gives you some time to get ready. Honestly, let's go as I am. Are they gone now? I really don't like good... Oh, hey, Holly. Steve. Oh boy, she really wanted to get rid of me, didn't she? Yeah, look how disappointed she is to see you're still here. No, it's... But... Yeah, she totally hates me still being here. No, Lexi, do you want to do the honors? So his dad is in town and he wants to meet up. Jesus. He called me. Which is so weird because he never met his dad his whole life. So you can imagine my surprise. I even talked to him first, not knowing the whole situation. He had seen some of Lexi's nukes, so and figured I was here in LA. Now he wants to meet. And to be honest, I think Lexi's more excited about it than I am. And he has to get ready for it. I'm so confused right now. Come with me, Holly. I'll fill in the blanks. And that's the whole story. I see. Why don't we go with them as moral support? That's what I said. Oh crap, we have to get you ready. I know, but you need a disguise so you don't get run down by every fan out there. I'll just wait in the limo. No, we can do better than that. I need you to loosen up when it comes to interacting with other people. You need some new clothes, something very un-Lexi. There'll probably need to be drastic measures. You're too recognizable no matter what you do. It's probably the hair. That's it! We're gonna change your hair. Are you insane? Y'all no freak out. Definitely. Oh, we're so doing this. You just want to piss off Jan, don't you? Maybe. I have no idea, Mom. He called me out of nowhere. Like, how do you even get his number? How do you feel about it? I couldn't care less. I've been without him my whole life. Now he's just a stranger that wants to meet up. Without Lexi and the others encouraged me to go meet him, I don't think I would have. What do you think about the whole situation? Sweetheart, I think I've told you the story many times before. We met one summer, had a few romantic weeks together. I think deep down inside, I knew it was too good to be true. Something seemed off about him. I've had the time of my life, and I was head over heels in love with him. Then suddenly one day, he was gone. I was heartbroken. Searched for him everywhere, tried calling, but nothing. Mom, you don't have to. Honey, I want you to know this. Because even though he went away, he also left me with the most fantastic present I could possibly ask for. He gave me you. So yes, I think it will be good for you to go see him. I can only hope he's the same person towards you as he was to me. Mom. Anyway, now it's your turn to start talking. You've been on a 2-week vacation with Lexi and a whole lot of other girls. Perfect. I don't know. It's not very Lexi. That's the whole idea. The colors of it all, I mean, for the season, it's more autumn. Who cares? It looks good on you. There's one little thing. Let's squeeze those beauties. Squeeze what now? There we go. What do you think? I can only draw my breath about 50%. Perfect. My intuition tells me you're not single anymore. Mom, you deserve a good girl, and something tells me you've got plenty to choose from. Well, not wrong. Okay, maybe there's someone. Ah, I knew it! Tell me. Let me tell you about it when I get home, okay? It's Steph, isn't it? You got back together again. Goodbye, Mom. I'll talk to you when I get home. Love you. Love you too, honey. Poor girl. She just lost her parents. Now she has to deal with this? You ready? Me? Oh, the red hair. You look amazing. What's the occasion? He's still kind of slow, isn't he? He sure is. We're coming with you. Moral support. Let's go. So, moral support, eh? Also curious, of course. Must be so weird seeing your dad after all this time. How do you feel about it? Doesn't feel anything special to me. Feels more like a job interview. Job interview? Yes, I have like 10 minutes to make a good impression. Then I'll never see the guy again. Well, growing up with a father can be a blessing too, you know. But I'm sure he'll do fine. Makes me wonder if I should have gotten a haircut. That's all up to you. That's all up to you because there's a hairdresser right over here. I'll be fine without it. You'll be fine. Don't think too much about it. All right, Lexi. Lexi? There it is. Exhales. So many people. Are you sure you don't have social anxiety? That girl definitely looked at me. Will you relax a bit? You're just another face in the crowd now. Is that a good thing though? Meaning? To be completely anonymous in a crowd, just like any others? Would you have noticed me at all that night at the metro if I was just another face out there? Would you have wanted to travel halfway around the country to spend a few weeks with me if I were? Interesting way of looking at things. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm very glad I did. Me too. Holy crap. Why are we talking about me when it's you that's going to see your dad? I think we've talked enough about that already, don't you? Well, there's still time if you want to, you know, get a haircut or something. There's a hairdresser right over there. Yeah, I've already had that conversation. Right, Holly? Holly? Knowing her, I'm quite sure where she went. Oh, shopping? Shopping. You go join her if you want. I'll just sit here and enjoy this bench. I'm not too fond of shopping. I hate shopping. You might just be my favorite girl in the world right now. You will not believe all the cool stuff they had in there. And everything was 50% off. I saved 50% of what I used right now. That's not how that works. 50%! Ooh, it's really heavy though. I'm gonna help you carry if you want. But no, hang on, I got this. I know who just to call. Kevin, my favorite person in the whole world. Poor Kevin. Ollie, how can I be of service? Are you available? I've been to the mall and... How many bags? I don't know, not that many. The usual amount. I'm sure it won't be a problem for you, Kevin. Kevin? He hung up on me. I'll give you a hand, Holly. How about we meet here after you met your dad, Steve? Sure. He hung up on me. Let me help you carry those. See you, Steve. Why am I nervous all of a sudden? Let's get it over with. Alrighty, and that is actually, we're going to end things for today. I'm not going to do one of those ginormous ones. Remembering where we are in the story, I'm not sure where the chapter ends, but it's already been a while. So we're going to break this one in half. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one for part 2 of chapter 5. Take it easy, guys.